Peace. Today is Monday the 13th, making today's math.
Knowledge, understanding, all being born to culture freedom.
That's right. Make your knowledge understood. And the culture that we live in is our true way of life. My true way of life is I, self, Lord and Master, which frees the dome. Peace to the gods and earths. Peace. Welcome back to the Anatomy and God cast. I'm Lord Jamar.
And I'm Digga.
Yeah, we got my man in the house with us today. My man Rage. Okay, Rage Cage. Okay. He's getting ready to be my resident fact checker and researcher.
Because apparently we got it fucked up.
We be in here
fucking up,
not doing the knowledge,
not
to
being born
shit.
to born.
Yeah, we didn't have it all born to born according to them. So yeah, my man Rage is here. Not that we have to do this, right? But he's just a real cerebral type brother anyway. You know what I mean? So, you know, I work with this brother in a lot of different areas. You know, he does website work and, you know what I mean? He helps solicit advertising and all this type of shit. So he wears many hats over here at the Anatomy and Godcast. And he's taken, his own time to come here under his own dime because we're not getting paid to do that. That's why I shout out to all my super chat people. Oh, we fucking love y'all. And all people that donate at cash.me/$, you know what I mean, patreon.com/, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean.com/support. We appreciate all of y'all because, again, we don't get paid to do this, and, you know, we doing this out of the love. So,
right on.
For motherfuckers.
With that being said,
for motherfuckers to have the nerve and the unmitigated gall to fucking try to call us out on some bullshit.
You feeling froggy today, God? I see.
Yeah, I'm feeling.
I see you got your arms, got your chest out. Y'all got him charged up. Get him, God.
You see, yeah. Okay. First of all, let's address some shit. Because I saw yesterday, you got on Twitter and you was kind of like going at some motherfuckers.
Well, yesterday being last week. If you're watching this now, this would have been
last week.
This would have been last week in regards to the first segment of last week's episode. In regards
where we talked about, pardon me, we spoke on LeBron James. Mm-hmm. And we also brought up Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. Now, you had a lot of people saying, you need to do your research. Michael Jordan never invested in prisons. You got the wrong Michael Jordan. First of all, motherfuckers, let the record reflect. And I will have my man Harold go to the videotape. In the motherfucking segment, I said that Michael Jordan was rumored to have invested in private prisons. Puts LeBron now leaps and bounds above, like, let's say, a Jordan. Okay? Because there's been rumors that your man Jordan actually has invested in private prisons. And he's never denied it. That's it. So, did I state that?
Well, now the comments say that then there was a story that came out after that stating that that was the wrong Jordan. That in fact there was another Michael Jordan,
right?
A white Michael Jordan that is, I guess, a benefactor of the prison system. So basically, the wrong Michael Jordan altogether, as per the comments.
Right now. Was I continuing to perpetuate a rumor that was out there about him? Absolutely. Shit.
Like, and if we're wrong, we have no problem with coming back on the show and correcting an error.
Absolutely
But let me say something to your credit. Because while, okay, there may be a whole nother Michael Jordan person, not the number 23 that we know and love, it is a fact that Air Jordans, are one of 2 or maybe 3 pairs of sneakers available to prisoners, to inmates in jail. Now, Michael Jordan, the ball player, may not be specifically donating to prisons, but he is profiting from that commissary system. And we know that is the biggest racket of sending folks to jail. So...
And not just sending folks, disproportionately sending Black and Latino males mostly to jail, okay? So that's what's really fucked about the prison system in this country. But now, if y'all want to be, right, research Rudy and all this motherfucking bullshit, right, then you're going to have to do it across the board, okay? Whether it's shit that you like or not, okay? Now, I don't know how many weeks ago it was, but I know you and I reported on a story where Trump was locking up the babies in these detention centers. And we actually showed a picture of some kids on the floor with tinfoil blankets. Well, lo and behold, if you did your research, all you had to do was Google and find out that that picture was taken in 2014 during the Obama administration.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I didn't know that either, but I've come to find that out.
In your research?
In my research. Right.
Since we researching.
Right, since we researching every fucking thing now. You know. So you so quick to like get on a motherfucker in one area, but in another area where it suits you. You see what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to research that. Why? Because it fits our narrative of Trump and how we see him and all of that. And it doesn't fit our narrative of Obama. Now, is Trump's conditions the same as those pictures that we saw? Yes. They could be worse for all I'm saying. But it still did happen on your man Obama's watch. So
you sure that ain't fake news though? You sure that ain't some Trump plant trying to pin some shit on Obama?
Fake news has existed since this white man has started walking the planet. Okay? Since they started saying Jesus was a white man and Aristotle and all these other motherfuckers are the fathers of mathematics and science. That's all fake news. You understand what I'm saying? That's all fake news. So fake news is nothing new. Listen, there could be all kind of psyops out here. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, counterintelligence. All I'm saying is, first of all the answers don't lie in Google.
Oh my God, that was a whole nother argument I was having. Like,
if you think all the answers lie in Google, you're fucking sadly mistaken. I'm just saying, if you're gonna research it all, motherfuckers. Okay. There was also some talk about about Charlamagne.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so people were mad at me thinking that I was tap dancing around the Charlamagne
No, they was mad at me too for that.
Now, see, here's my thing. We never intended to even discuss that. That was something that was a question that was brought up on live. So we attempted to address it. I did not know about, I'm not going to say I didn't hear about it, but I didn't know the facts. Like, I didn't do the research. Like,
nor did I.
I'm just really not like going in depth into like the everyday gossip I hear about celebrities. So I didn't have all the facts about the Charlamagne story. I only report.
It was actually our friends here at the Super Chat that were like,
that bought it
what's
up.
up with Charlamagne? What's up with Charlamagne?
So we attempted to discuss it, and then folks got mad at us because we couldn't discuss it in depth or in full detail.
And that we didn't roast this motherfucker and rip him a new asshole.
Exactly. Now, if Charlamagne is guilty of rape, then fuck him.
Exactly.
If these allegations are true, then fuck him. I am not co-signing anybody that takes advantage of underage girls. Period. Point blank.
Underage anybody. Listen, when
girls, boys,
when the allegations about Africa Bambaataa came out, okay, which is a person that, you know, we were around in the beginning of our career
with B Stinger.
Okay, with B Stinger. Okay, that's how I knew he was lying.
One of the forefathers of hip hop.
Now, I was quick to get on. I said, if those allegations are true, then fuck Bambaataa, and that's some bullshit, and I'm not fucking, you know what I mean? I'm not defending him for none of that shit. Now, if I could do that for him, and I really know that, you think I wouldn't get on Charlamagne, a motherfucker that I don't even really know? Like, I don't give a mother flying fuck. They act like, oh, you be more raw on Vlad. No. Again, we didn't know the whole circumstances.
I didn't know the whole story. I only saw the conversation that he had on the Breakfast Club with his wife. I didn't even know the details of the young girl.
From what I understand, there was some scumbaggery that might have went on here. There was some pleading guilty type of shit by this guy for like doing some funny shit to a young girl, like, you know what I mean, back in, you know, however old this guy may have been in his 20s, but the girl was maybe like 15 or some shit like that. But I don't think he ever, I don't
like, again, you don't know the
actual
details.
I don't fully care. Like, first of all, I care if something happened to a young sister, okay, because of course I have a daughter, so I don't want, you know what I mean? I don't want anything to happen to any of our children. I love all of our children. And if any of you fucking scumbags are out here fucking molesting and touching our children, you need to get your fucking dicks and cut off and pussies ripped out or whatever the fuck.
Oh, total sidebar. They're trying to make pedophilia a sexual orientation. But that's a whole nother story. We ain't even going to bring that up right now.
We might need to talk about, I don't know if it's going to be in this episode, but see... And the only way you can get to that is by normalizing the homosexual shit. It's a step-by-step process. That's how we've got there.
But I'm not gonna put those two in the same category.
You have to. They've already done it. Look at the poster for it. It's a rainbow with a man and a fucking little child.
But then we gotta put it all. Then group sex, threesomes, all that shit is abnormal.
Yep,
it
is. It is.
We can't
talk about it all.
Things.
Yes, there's a lot of sexual deviation that goes on, and that's right. And we got to talk about it all, and we got to be honest about it. Okay. So, but that might have to be a whole next.
That's a whole nother show. I am not. I am not about to. I am not about to equate.
You have
homosexuality with pedophilia.
No.
I'm not doing that.
It's one step to the next, and I know you're gonna have people that say, "That's right, Rah Digga. You better defend that crazy ass Lord Jamar from what the fuck he gay bashing or whatever the fuck he said." Listen. I'm going to show you.
It's not about defending him. That's just. I'm going to show you. Separate.
No, it's not. Piece. That's what's so crazy is it's not. It fucking actually goes from one thing to the next. Like, you have to go degree by degree. You have to chip away in order to get to where the fuck you really want to be. So that it's just like we start with just depraved heterosexual sex. Then we get to homosexual sex. Then we get to pedophilia. Then we go to bestiality. Is the last place they're trying to get
sex
to.
Across the board is going to draw the line on pedophilia. That's you can't even. Everything else is debatable. You can't play with that.
Listen, you can't play with none of it. You can't play with none of it. You shouldn't. Sexual deviation is. It's a mental illness. I said it. And we're going to have to talk about this at another time. Okay. I also want to take issue real quick You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to agree.
Hey.
You don't have to agree. But I'll show and prove anyway. I also take issue with some of the comments. Like, I don't feel that we're in a time where people don't know how to have passionate debates without feeling that like there's some sort of beef going on or disrespect. Like I have the utmost.
Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, you cutting off, you being disrespectful."
Peace to Freddie Sharkey. She said, "Please talk about the new lesbian Batgirl." Holy shit, there's a lesbian Batgirl. Batwoman TV series in works at the CW with groundbreaking lesbian superhero lead from Caroline Dries and Greg Berlanti. Batgirl? I used to love Batgirl back in the days. Like, I used to look forward to, because that's a boom, you got to wait till a certain part to see if Batgirl is going to be in the cartoon. Right. And when she was in that episode, you'd be like, oh, shit, Batgirl going to be on this motherfucker. And ain't no way Batgirl was a lesbian. Now you trying to tell me Batgirl's a lesbian? We're going to have to get to that in a second. Thank you, Freddie Sharkey.
Maybe she was in the closet back then.
But let me just say, I have the utmost respect for you, Queen. And I would never want to consciously disrespect you.
I don't pay you no mind.
Exactly.
I don't pay Jamar no mind.
And if you ever need to, my skin is thick enough to be like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Okay? Just like these kind people paid their money to tell me to shut the fuck up. Am I mad at them? No. I love you. Thank you.
No, what I will say is sometimes in the process of you trying to get your point across, you don't listen.
You're right.
Because we sat for 10 minutes debating about Eminem being a GOAT, and neither one of us said that. I'm like, I had to stop and be like, wait a minute, what are we talking about here? I never said he was a GOAT.
Right. Well, here's...
See, being a lyrical great to me and being a GOAT are two totally separate
that's
things.
Some other dumb shit that they said.
Remember when
about the radio.
Remember I had an Impact Legacy list and I had a Spitters list. Always two totally separate things for me, because my GOAT list is different from my spitter list. Like, we're talking, when I think, to me, my personal GOATs and greats and things like that has nothing to do with radio and sales and all that. I'm talking Jay Electronica. I'm talking Pharoah Monch. I'm talking Fonte. Like, to me, these people are GOATs in my eye. You know, the Rock Marcy's, the what have you. Like, that's not,
right. And,
you know.
And I'm going to say that those people are super dope.
Super dope. But
when it comes to my criteria, there's a certain criteria that I have, and maybe one day we're gonna have to really go over the checklist of just, and this is me personally as someone who's watched this hip hop. See, again,
but that's not that's not a personal thing.
You were
a universal GOAT.
You were still in your father's nutsack when I was listening to some of this hip hop. So that being said,
you got that. You old as fuck.
I'm old as fuck.
You take that.
You got the old timey music and all that for me. That. So
age bias.
Yeah, exactly. But that being said, as someone who's watched this shit actually grow from its infancy until now, there's certain themes that you will see in the people that we look at as at the greatest of each era.
Here.
Okay?
But are you confusing what I'm saying as a lyrical great versus GOAT? Because I have a lyrical great list that's like this.
Right.
And I have a GOAT list that's like this.
Okay.
So you could possibly be hearing me talk about lyrical greatness and be confusing that with me calling these people
Is Eminem lyrically
GOATs.
great? Yes. Is he on any...
And that's all I was saying.
I've been said that, though.
So why were we debating? Because you don't listen.
No.
Because you don't listen. You weren't listening to me.
Here's my main point, right?
Here's my main point.
No, I was thinking about this earlier. Here's my main point about Eminem, right? What I'm trying to say is They're trying to put him at a GOAT status by circumventing the black community.
Church.
Because
I don't disagree with that.
Because when we truly analyze it, we, not just me, but we as black people as a whole, don't really fuck with Eminem like that. And if we,
tell them why you're really mad.
And if we don't fuck with him, that's what I'm saying.
You got
I did the Stevie J.
Did you see them lips? Like, God damn. I'm like, okay.
Don't really fuck with Eminem like that.
I don't want no fucking smoke.
I'm just saying, listen. Because remember we was talking about they don't play him in clubs, but they might play him in taverns and shit, and people are laughing when I say taverns, right? Because what I'm trying to say is they're not playing where black people are at,
and that's part of, and that's not just your GOAT criteria. That is greatest of all time. That is greatest of all time criteria. You cannot
circumvent the black community and be the GOAT. Period. That's my point. And it's not about Eminem. Let them tomorrow act like G-Eazy is the new Eminem, and my boot is going to be all on G-Eazy's neck. Matter of fact, I'm shining up a pair for him right now. We're going to go to break and come back. I love you, Queen.
I love you too, dog.
Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. 2 fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian peace gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today.